All right, imagine this. You're stepping into a world, but not just any world, the world of silversmithing.
Mm-hmm.
We've got career guides, we've got advice on how to ace those interviews,
Yeah.
even some glimpses into how AI is shaking things up in the job market.
Yeah.
It's a pretty intriguing collection of stuff.
It is.
But let's be honest, who wants to just skim the surface, right?
Right.
Today, we're going deep.
Okay.
We're diving headfirst into the artistry,
Yeah.
the skills, the real nitty-gritty of what it takes to thrive as a silversmith in today's world.
And it's fascinating, you've got this ancient craft, but it's colliding with all this modern technology, the shifting demands.
Totally.
It's this really cool blend of tradition and innovation.
It really is.
And it's not just about, crafting a beautiful piece of jewelry.
Right.
It's about the how, the why, the whole fusion of art and skill.
Yeah, it's more than shiny objects.
Absolutely.
It's about taking these raw materials and turning them into something that's both beautiful and built to last.
Yeah.
What I find so captivating is that silversmiths, they're involved in every single step of the process, from that initial spark of an idea
Right.
to actually crafting the piece,
Yeah.
to even appraising its value. It's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. It demands a really unique set of skills.
Yeah.
You need that creative vision, that artistic flair to dream up these intricate designs. But then you need the technical know-how, the meticulous skill to bring those designs to life, to make them a reality.
Makes you wonder, what does a silversmith's toolkit even look like these days?
Oh, for sure.
Is it all hammers and torches? Or is there like some high-tech stuff hidden in there too?
You might be surprised.
Right.
Alongside those traditional tools, the soldering torches to join the metal,
Right.
the hammers to shape it.
Yeah.
You're finding cutting-edge technology right there in the mix.
Wow.
Today's silversmiths, they're using computer-aided design, CAD software,
Oh, wow.
to create these incredibly intricate, precise pieces. It's amazing.
So instead of like sketching designs by hand,
Right.
they're basically creating like digital blueprints.
Exactly. It's revolutionized the field.
That's wild.
Yeah, and it's not just CAD. 3D printing is becoming huge too.
Okay.
Imagine designing a piece on your computer and then having a 3D printer actually bring it to life. In metal, in silver, in gold.
Okay, that's next level. But even with all this incredible technology, those core skills of a silversmith,
Yeah.
the intimate knowledge of metals, how to work with them,
Yeah.
the design principles, that meticulous craftsmanship,
Absolutely.
those never really go out of style, do they?
Never. Those are the foundations.
Right.
It's like, a dancer, they need to understand rhythm and posture.
Yeah.
Even if they're learning a brand new style, the fundamentals are always there.
Right.
The tools might change, they might evolve.
Yeah.
But the essence of the craft, that remains the same.
So how do they even start to acquire these skills?
Yeah.
Is it one of those fields where you begin as an apprentice?
It often is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Learning from a master craftsperson.
Yeah, you're spot on. The journey often begins with an apprenticeship.
Okay.
It's all about hands-on learning, total immersion. You're spending years, literally years,
Wow.
under the guidance of these seasoned professionals,
Right.
mastering these techniques that have been passed down probably through generations.
Wow, that sounds like a serious commitment to the craft.
It is.
It's not just a job at that point.
Oh.
It's dedication, it's patience, it's a real, genuine passion for the art of silversmithing.
100%. And as an apprentice, you're not just picking up the technical skills.
Okay.
You're absorbing the nuances, the artistry,
Right.
the problem-solving skills that are so crucial when precision is everything.
Absolutely.
One tiny slip can make a big difference.
Oh, I bet.
So you're learning to be adaptable,
Right.
to think on your feet. It's pretty incredible.
It's almost like a direct lineage of knowledge
Yeah.
being passed down
Yeah.
one generation to the next.
Absolutely. It's preserving tradition, that's for sure.
So I'm looking at this career guide you provided, and it kind of maps out this progression.
Okay.
From starting as an apprentice
Right.
to becoming a junior silversmith, then a senior silversmith,
Right.
and ultimately reaching that pinnacle, that title of master silversmith.
It's the dream for many, isn't it?
It sounds like it.
Reaching that level of mastery.
Yeah.
It's a real testament to the dedication, the years of honed skills these artisans possess. It's amazing.
And it's not just about climbing that ladder either.
Right.
The silversmith's journey. It's about constantly learning and evolving,
Oh, absolutely.
picking up new trends, new techniques.
The learning never stops, and that's what keeps it exciting.
It does. It keeps it fresh.
Because the world of jewelry design. It's constantly shifting.
Yeah.
New materials pop up, technologies advance,
Yeah.
styles change. There's always something new to discover.
Right. And a silversmith has to be ready to adapt and evolve with it.
Exactly. They might find themselves leading a team,
Okay.
sharing their knowledge, their expertise,
Yeah.
mentoring the next generation of silversmiths.
Right, because they've now become the master.
Exactly.
Passing it on.
Passing the torch, so to speak.
I like it.
Or they might decide to branch out, start their own brand, their own unique style.
Right. Forge their own path.
Exactly. The possibilities are endless, which is what makes this career path so fascinating.
That's what I love about it. It's this beautiful blend of tradition and evolution, this constant push and pull between the old and the new.
It's the best of both worlds.
And speaking of evolution, this guide mentions that the jewelry industry as a whole,
Yeah.
it's projected to grow by 5% over the next decade.
That's significant.
It is. That's good news for aspiring silversmiths.
It is.
But what's driving this growth?
That's the question, isn't it?
It is.
Is it just that timeless appeal of beautiful handcrafted objects, or is there something more at play?
Because people are always going to appreciate beauty,
Sure.
especially when it's something unique, something made with care and skill.
Absolutely. But you're right, there are other factors.
Like what?
Well, for one, the rise of online shopping has been a game changer.
Okay, how so?
It's like it's opened up this whole new world,
In what way?
both for the creators, the artists, and the consumers, the people looking for those one-of-a-kind pieces.
Okay.
It's easier than ever to, discover and buy handcrafted jewelry from anywhere in the world.
That's true.
You're not limited to just what's in your local shops anymore.
Right, it's like a global marketplace.
Exactly. And that's been huge for independent artisans, for smaller studios.
Yeah, because it gives them a platform.
Exactly. They're not reliant on, big box stores or traditional retail channels anymore.
They can reach a global audience from their workshop.
Exactly.
That's pretty powerful.
It is. And it ties into another trend we're seeing.
What's that?
The growing demand for custom designed pieces
Okay.
and ethically sourced materials. People are becoming more discerning, more conscious about their purchases.
That makes sense.
They want something unique, something with a story behind it, something that reflects their values.
It's like a return to valuing the story, the craftsmanship,
Absolutely.
the human connection behind the piece.
Precisely. It's not just about the object itself anymore. It's about the experience, the meaning it holds.
Yeah.
And this is where a silversmith's skills truly shine. Because they're not just creating, things, they're crafting experiences, they're weaving stories into each piece.
And those stories resonate with the people who wear them.
They do. They create a connection.
And speaking of experiences,
Yeah.
I always love a good behind-the-scenes peek.
Oh, me too.
And you actually included some real interview questions
I did.
from actual Silversmith job applications.
Yeah. I thought it would be interesting
It is.
to see what they're asking, what they're looking for.
So what kind of curveballs might someone encounter during that interview process?
Yeah.
What are employers really looking for beyond just the technical skills?
No, you're right. Interviews, they're not just about, ticking off boxes, proving you've got the skills.
Right.
It's about showcasing your passion, your personality. That's the stuff that really makes you stand out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one question that really jumped out at me,
Okay.
it was, how did you first become interested in silversmithing? They're not asking, what are your qualifications? It's
Right.
like they're trying to uncover your why,
Right.
that spark that ignited your passion for this craft.
Yeah, because everyone has a story. Right.
Exactly. And that story, it tells them so much more than a resume ever could. It shows dedication, a genuine love for the craft. That's what employers are drawn to.
It's like they're looking for that authentic connection.
Exactly. They want to know that you're not just there for the paycheck,
Right.
that you genuinely love what you do, because that passion, it translates into quality, into dedication.
Absolutely. And I noticed that a lot of the questions were kind of geared towards problem solving,
Oh,
too.
for sure.
Like, can you tell us about a particularly challenging piece you worked on and how you overcame those obstacles?
Yeah. Those questions, they're designed to see how you think on your feet,
Okay.
how you handle pressure, because let's be real, things don't always go to plan, especially when you're dealing with, intricate designs, these sometimes unpredictable materials.
You're bound to encounter some bumps along the way.
Absolutely. And employers, they want someone who can adapt, who can find creative solutions, who doesn't crumble under pressure.
They want someone who can roll with the punches.
Exactly. Someone who sees challenges as opportunities for growth, for learning.
Right, because every mistake is a lesson.
Precisely. And then there's this whole other layer that's becoming increasingly important.
What's that?
Sustainability.
Okay.
I saw a lot of questions around that.
Like what?
Things like, how do you incorporate sustainability into your work?
Interesting.
What are your thoughts on ethical sourcing?
Because it's not just about creating beautiful things anymore.
Right.
It's about creating them responsibly.
100%. Consumers are demanding it, and employers, they're looking for silversmiths who align with those values.
It's about being mindful of the impact your work has on the environment, on the communities from where you're sourcing your materials.
Absolutely. It's about that holistic approach, considering the entire life cycle of a piece, from design to creation to ultimately its end of life.
And speaking of navigating this new world, this blend of conscious crafting and, the ever-evolving job market, you included some information on RoleCatcher.
I did.
Which is this, really cool digital platform.
It is.
That's designed to help people, especially those interested in careers like silversmithing, to really get ahead. So how does it actually work?
So RoleCatcher, it's like having this digital toolkit for your entire career journey.
Okay.
Imagine having access to this massive library of career guides, including one specifically for silversmiths.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it covers everything.
Like what?
From those core skills we talked about to potential career paths you can take, salary insights so you know what to expect.
Right, that's always helpful.
It even has these real-world examples of what a day in the life of a silversmith looks like.
Oh, wow.
At different stages in their career. It's pretty amazing.
That's incredible.
It is. It gives you this really well-rounded view of the field.
So instead of just, sending out applications blindly,
Right.
RoleCatcher helps you really tailor your approach.
It does.
And actually understand the landscape you're stepping into.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of it because you're going in informed, you're prepared.
That makes all the difference.
It really does. And it goes beyond just information.
Okay, how so?
Let's say you're on LinkedIn, right? Scrolling through job postings. Okay. And you see a silversmith position and you're like, that's the one. Well, with RoleCatcher's browser plugin, it's called RoleCatcher. You can literally capture that job posting with one click.
Oh, wow.
And it's saved right to your RoleCatcher account.
That's so convenient.
It is. No more endless tabs, no more frantically searching your history, trying to remember where you saw that perfect opportunity.
Oh, I'm so guilty of that.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, a million tabs open.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
It is.
But RoleCatcher keeps everything organized, streamlined. It's great.
So you're telling me it helps me find the jobs, but does it also help me actually land the interviews?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, how so?
Remember how we talked about tailoring your application?
Yeah.
RoleCatcher takes all the guesswork out of that, too. It analyzes job descriptions.
Okay.
It identifies those keywords, those key skills employers are looking for. And it helps you showcase how your experience aligns perfectly.
Okay, that's really valuable.
It is, because you're no longer just sending out these generic resumes that get lost in the void.
Right.
You're putting your best foot forward. You're presenting yourself in the best possible light.
It's like you said, it's about tailoring your approach.
Exactly. It's about showing them that you're not just qualified, you're the perfect fit.
You're the missing piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. And for those who, maybe get a little nervous about the actual interview process.
Oh, yeah, those nerves are real.
They are.
You can get sweaty palms just thinking about it.
Exactly. But RoleCatcher, it has this incredible resource.
What is it?
A massive library of over 120,000 interview questions.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is, and they're all tailored to specific careers and skills.
Okay.
So if you're applying for a silversmithing role, you can practice answering questions that are specific to that field.
Okay, so you can walk in feeling a lot more prepared.
Exactly. No more being caught off guard.
Right. No more stumbling over those unexpected questions.
You'll be cool, calm, and collected.
Ready to impress.
Exactly. And with their Copilot AI subscription, it gets even better.
How so?
You get personalized feedback on your practice answers.
Really?
And AI-driven suggestions to help you craft those perfect responses. It's incredible.
So it's like having a personal interview coach.
It really is, right there in your pocket.
Minus the hefty hourly rate.
Exactly. It's accessible, it's effective, it's game-changing.
It's like leveling up your interview game with the power of AI.
Exactly. It's pretty amazing how technology is even transforming something as, traditionally human as job hunting.
Right, because you still have to show up and be yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
But now you have these tools to help you put your best foot forward.
Exactly. It's all about using technology to your advantage.
Right, working smarter, not harder.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's like giving yourself that extra edge in a world that's, becoming increasingly competitive.
Exactly. It levels the playing field a bit.
It does. Yeah.
And it makes you think, how is this all going to shape the future of silversmithing?
Right, because we've talked a lot about technology.
Yeah.
How it's impacting the tools, the techniques.
Yeah.
But what about the bigger picture?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is. Will we see a future where, like, robots are crafting jewelry?
Okay.
Or will that human touch always be paramount?
I think while AI and automation, they're definitely going to play a larger role, I don't see a future where the human element is completely gone. Not at all.
Okay.
If anything, I think AI has this incredible potential to actually enhance the artistry of silversmithing.
Enhance? How so? Because I get how technology can speed up production, make things more efficient.
Right.
But how does it elevate the artistry?
Imagine AI handling some of those, more repetitive tasks, the technically demanding stuff, like rendering those really complex designs in CAD, or even automating certain parts of the 3D printing process. Right. This frees up silversmiths to really zero in on the creative aspects.
Okay.
The details, the heart and soul of the piece.
So it becomes this, like, collaboration almost.
Exactly.
Technology's handling, like, the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
So the artist can truly shine.
Exactly. It's like this beautiful partnership where each one, the human and the machine, are playing to their strengths.
And that actually makes me think about, like, personalization.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you were talking about how consumers are looking for something unique, something that speaks to them personally.
Yeah.
Could AI be used to create those hyper-personalized pieces?
Absolutely. Imagine this. AI could analyze a client's style preferences, their past purchases, even their social media, if they're comfortable with that, to suggest designs, motifs, materials that resonate with their individual taste.
It's like having a personal AI stylist for your jewelry.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just aesthetics.
How so?
AI can factor in things like, lifestyle, occasion, even budget, to create something truly bespoke.
So it's not just about, like, here's a design I think you're like. Yeah. It's, I've crafted this piece specifically with you in mind.
Exactly. It elevates the entire experience, makes it even more special, more meaningful.
Which is, as you said, what people are really looking for these days.
100%. That human connection, that personal touch, that's what sets handcrafted jewelry apart.
It's funny, we're talking about the future of silversmithing.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's this really cool blend of, like, high tech and this really personal touch.
It is. It's this beautiful paradox, this fusion of ancient craft and cutting-edge technology.
And we can't forget about sustainability.
Absolutely not.
Which is a huge part of this whole conversation.
It is, and AI can play a vital role there, too.
Okay. How so?
Imagine AI helping us to source those ethical, sustainable materials more effectively.
Okay.
Minimizing waste throughout the production process, even optimizing designs for minimal environmental impact. It's huge.
It's like this fusion of ancient craft and cutting-edge technology. It has the potential to create a better future, not just for silversmithing,
right,
but for the planet as a whole.
Precisely. It's about progress without compromising our values, and that's something worth striving for.
I agree. Well, you've given us so much to think about today.
I know. It's a lot.
The artistry, the dedication, the ethical considerations, these exciting ways technology is shaping the future of this ancient craft.
It's an exciting time to be involved in the world of silversmithing, that's for sure.
It really is. And for everyone listening, I think this deep dive has shown that whether you're fascinated by the artistry, the history, the tech, or you're just starting to explore silversmithing as a potential career path, there's a place for you at the workbench, so to speak.
There is. Come dive in. The water's fine.
And on that note, until next time, happy diving, everyone.